What's good? How everybody doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. I feel like Mace. This is called True Love on Death Row. Another poem. My poems are very, very unique, very different, saturated in science and you know deep expression and things of that nature. But let me commence. True Love on Death Row. Remain peaceful at all times. Discipline must be increased and regulated. Peace should be the ultimate desire. Love yourself unconditionally. Slow down and remember what life is really about, which is really feeling good and enjoying everybody and every moment. To not fight or even argue is to win the ultimate war. The best high is looking around the room and seeing everybody smiling and laughing. This world's entire beauty enveloped within the tears of the eye. How can a man kill another man? How can such a thought come? Why is there death? Why do we die? True love, both words of which are eternal, how can a being which is mortal ever comprehend such a thing? There must be something drastically wrong where this is the constant presence of death. How can it not? For there to be within our natural condition something which is very alive, which is death, that which is prevalent and notorious and nefarious, giving us a reason to not remain. How dare death? How can we experience truth or love, which is eternal, in a body which is not? Maybe it doesn't matter, but it doesn't seem that we being human would know what they are. It remains eternally our opinion of the understanding of life. We seem to all come to that demarcation which obliterates. To know that there is a future which does not have our best interest, which is nigrescent, and the light which once scintillated our very being goes out in an undesirable surprise. To know that all our future has for us is ultimately death, which no man can go the distance with or superabilis. It is a very gloomy exit to know that I will never see a sunset or sunrise. To not see something as little as a flea bothers me deeply. I cannot bear to stay entertaining the reality which unfortunately remains alive. What is this disease doing, this typhoid Mary, this intruder, this unwelcomed darkness? Why is it so? This life, which is very brief, is lived too fast without a true appreciation of its essence or real nature, that which we all from time to time feel a little under the weather and come down with that nature deficit disorder. How can we sever this unneeded virus from our DNA? Is this something which the majority of us will always have? This distorted and impaired view of reality, spreading its nefarious roots through many different terrains and fortifying its very foundation? Could this life-sucking parasite be defeated? Is it creating a death which overshadows our mentality and being the very poison of which we are blind to, but acting out its very purpose and character? As our love for each other slowly freezes and is desiccated and rapidly withering away, there has to be the contrary force, which it is. But there needs to be a stereo bait and mycelial connection deeply embedded under the surface where it's dark at. That is where the spark, that is where the spark, the change, the remedy must happen at the very center of who we are. Without its existence, we will continue to replicate multifarious viruses and attend to the funeral of life, which is every moment without the presence of true love. For every single sentient being and organism worldwide, we must return to that first calming moment, hearing our mother's calming and reassuring voice. Right there, in that exact moment, was all of life universally expressed, or its purpose, which is all captured in the midst of mom's tranquil voice. We must return back to that moment where all you wanted was to love and be loved without any selfish thoughts coming into being that is not present here. Death is dead here. It does not exist here. Right there is a slight peek into eternity, because time doesn't exist here, only dependency, amazement, and love. It is right here where the key to life, which once sparkled brilliantly, is obfuscated with hate, distrust, fear, sadness, and hurt, But we must revisit this ancient dimension and repolish the key which will unlock the hidden light, which illuminates eternally, ever so preciously. Without this very significant entity, we will grow older faster and be hugged closer by death. We must put our issues aside and sacrifice death. We must put our issues aside and sacrifice them for the happiness of the whole universe. Is it not that serious? If no is the answer, then death shall forever be with you. We shall make that ancient dimension our residence. Why experience anything other than the first thing you ever felt, which is love? Fight hard for its eternal life-giving powers. We must be kids again and remember love. I make a vow to always be conscious of its consciousness of me and mankind, and to let its true nature crystallize its purpose within me, and my only hope is to be a true reflection of its reality. Like and subscribe. That was True Love on Death Row. And there's many more poems to come. Have a good day. Peace.